Okay, hello. So, I'm going to be talking about the trades that happened today and all of the franchise tags that happened this year. And my thoughts about them. So, the Denver Broncos did Justin Simmons, and I think that was really good. He's a great safety. Plus, he's been to the Pro Bowl, and he had 96 tackles, 5 interceptions, and nine passes defended for Denver last season. And he is projected to make $11.196 million under the franchise tag in 2021. So then we have the Carolina Panthers, which Moden missed six snaps over the past 3 seasons, and he is a great tackle and probably the best offensive lineman on their team that I can think of right now. And so I actually did this in Madden. I was trying to rebuild the Panthers, and Taylor Moden didn't want to come back, so I franchise tagged him, and he actually did great for me, and he wanted contracts from me. Like, he wanted a 2-year contract and a 3-year, and it was actually pretty good because he actually helped us win the Super Bowl. But then he is projected to get $14 million under the franchise tag. I'll go more in depth about all of them after I just tell you everything that happened today. So Marcus May, a free safety, the New York Jets franchise tagged. He was drafted in 2017 with the 39 overall pick, and he has 6 career interceptions, which one of them he got this year, and it was a great interception. I don't remember if it was a pick 6, but I know that it was a great interception. He also had 22 passes defended, 4 forced fumbles, 266 tackles, and 2.5 sacks in his 6-year career. And yeah, so 6-year career, and so he has all of that now. And I think that he's a great player. So yeah. Leonard Williams was franchise tagged by the New York Giants. And he had 42 pressures and 12 hurries, which he was third amongst all defensive tackles, only behind Aaron Donald and Chris Jones, which are 2 of the greatest defensive tackles right now. His 30 quarterback hits led all players at his position. So I think that's pretty cool. He had 11.5 sacks in his first season under defensive coordinator Patrick Graham, which is pretty good. 11.5 sacks is great. A football team from Washington said franchise tagged Brandon Scherf, offensive guard, and he will make just over $18 million for this tag this season. So $18 million this season, and last season he made $15 million under the franchise tag. So Tampa Bay franchise tagged Chris Godwin, not really a surprise, but he makes $16.43 million in 2021, and He had he got 65 passes for 840 yards and 7 touchdowns last season. So Jacksonville Jaguars franchise tagged Cam Robinson, and I was kind of surprised with this one, but he started all 16 games, playing 974 snaps at left tackle in 2020. He is set to make $14.507 million under the tag in 2021. The former second-round draft pick often graded poorly as a pass protector during his contract year. Now he'll be tasked with protecting the number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. So the Chicago Bears franchise tagged Allen Robinson. I feel bad for Allen Robinson because I don't think he wants to stay there. But he could. I don't really know what he really wants there, but yeah. Which he was great at he has been great in Chicago. He was okay in Jacksonville, but I would think that he would love to have gone somewhere else with a great quarterback, because the Bears don't even know who their quarterback is, because I don't think that they're going to have Mitchell Trubisky, and I don't know if they're going to use Nick Foles or somebody else. And then this one happened, if I'm correct, 20 minutes before free agency, before the franchise tag ended, and it was the Saints who franchise tagged Marcus Williams. And I'm thinking that it could be really good, but I think that they could have really gotten a better safety in free agency. But that's just my opinion. So, we also have they could have gotten who is it? Is it Kareem Jackson that's still available that they could have gotten? Is it Trey Boston? Wait, was Trey Boston re-signed? I don't remember. No, he wasn't re-signed, so they'd have gotten Trey Boston, which he's 28 years old. Okay, so now let's talk about the trades that happened today. And so Mr. Trent Brown was traded back to the Patriots, and the Raiders gave up Trent Brown and a seventh rounder. Sorry, I couldn't read that correctly. And the Patriots gave them a 5th rounder and a 2022 7th rounder. Oh wait, no. The Raiders gave the Patriots Trent Brown and a 2022 7th round pick, and the Patriots gave them a 2022 5th round pick in exchange. Then we also have Mr. Isaiah Wilson former 2020 first round Titans pick. And so he was sent to Miami, and Miami is sending a 2021 seventh round pick in return for Wilson, who was the number 29 overall selection in the 2020 NFL draft. Plus the Dolphins are getting a 2022 seventh rounder. And I think this one is smart. It's really smart for them. But because the coach, the reason why they traded for him is because Brian Flores went to the same high school as him, and Brian Flores thinks that he can motivate him. So I think that's actually a pretty smart idea. Try to get your head coach to motivate him. If he knows where he went to college, he could tell them something special that happened at the college to make him feel better at playing. And then also I'm thinking that if he's not focused on the game, just quit and release him. Just release him, which you can definitely do. And if I'm correct, he was the reason why why the Titans got COVID in the first place. So yeah. There was also a release that happened 20 minutes before the franchise tag ended, and who that was Dan Bailey, the kicker for the Minnesota Vikings. So right now, the Minnesota Vikings have released two players, Mr. Kyle Rudolph and Mr. Dan Bailey. So I think that was a smart idea, only because we don't know what's happening with the cap space. So we don't know if it's going to go down, if it's going to go up. So if it goes down, that was a smart idea. Just get some money in return from that. So yeah. There was also a video of Trent Brown saying it's not about the money, it's about your happiness. And he didn't want the money in the Raiders. He thought that he would be happy there, but he wasn't. So he was traded to the Patriots, which he could actually help them out a lot. So now I'm going to talk about the free agents, and I'm going to say where I think 10 free agents are going to go. So I think Trent Williams will go to this one might surprise a lot of people, but I think he might go to the Dolphins. Aaron Jones, he was not franchise tagged. Don't know if he's getting re-signed, but I think Aaron Jones could go to really any team that needs it. So like the Jets or anywhere else. Leonard Williams was franchise tagged. Juju. I think Juju can actually end up as a Jet, depending on the amount of money he wants. If he wants a lot of money, he can be as a Jet. If he wants not that much money, then he can go anywhere else. Richard Sherman, I also think, will be a Jet. And, I mean, he doesn't want to be in San Francisco, but he kind of wants to win another championship. So I don't really know why he would go to the Jets, but I just have a feeling like he would go to the Jets instead. I don't know why. Let's see. Corey Davis, I was surprised was not franchise tagged, but I feel Corey Davis could go to the Packers. That's also who I have. Also with Juju, I have two people with Juju. Two people going there to the Packers. Joe Thuney, a lot of people are saying Joe Thuney is going to go to the Jets. I don't think he will. I think Joe Thuney might go to the Falcons. I don't really know where he would go, but I do not think that he's going to the Jets. There is also some surprising people that I did not, that I was surprised I did not franchise tag. Number one is Marvin Jones or Kenny Golladay. The Lions not franchise tagging anyone. Also, I was surprised with the Steelers not franchise tagging Bud Dupree. I'm also surprised that wait, where was he? I forget. That Aaron Jones was not franchise tagged. I don't know if he's leaving, if he's going to leave Green Bay or if he's going to stay. But yeah. I was also surprised that wait, where was he? I lost him, but I was surprised that oh yeah, Shaquille Griffin. I was surprised Shaquille Griffin was not franchise tagged. And also Kenyon Drake was not franchise tagged. I really don't know what they are doing with the running back in the Cardinals down in Arizona. So I don't really know if they're gonna try to get a better one, but yeah. Okay, also T.Y. Hilton. I think T.Y. Hilton could go to could really go to any team that needs it. So probably Pittsburgh. He could also go to the Broncos, because I think it's just Jared Judy that they're still having. I don't know. And then there's also I thought Fitzgerald would get franchise tagged, but they didn't franchise tag anybody. So tight ends, I think that Gronk is going to go to anywhere that needs him. So, like, he could go to the Jets, but I do not think that he will. There is also Melvin Ingram, which I think that they could have re-signed or franchise tagged him, but I guess not. And then also with where is he? Younghoe Koo, I think he will get re-signed to the Falcons. Matt Prater, I think he's going to free agency. Stefan Gostkowski, I think he's going to go to free agency, surprisingly. And Cody Parkey, I think he will go to free agency, but I hope that he stays with the Browns. And then punters, Kevin Hubbard's a good punter. He's really good, especially since that team doesn't score a lot of points most of the time. But yeah, so that's the podcast. Hope you like it. So bye. 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 Bye.